Budgeting and trying to manage your money is pointless unless you know your own habits. If you're new here, I'm Ashley. I went from a broke single mom, over $10,000 in high interest debt, negative bank accounts, and no savings, to future millionaire, 6 months expenses saved, six-figure net worth homeowner. I don't say this to brag. I say this because it's possible for you. If I can do it, you can too. Your habits matter, and if you don't plan for them, it's actually going to hold you back. The reason is because bare minimum budgeting is not sustainable long term. I'm going to use DoorDash as an example, but this works for any type of thing that you spend money on. Say you were spending $200 per month on DoorDash. Now you recognize you have other things to do, so you're not going to do that anymore. So you tell yourself, no, you're not allowed to have DoorDash anymore. You're going to cook at home 100%. You're going to grocery shop. You're going to meal prep. You're going to do all this stuff. What happens here is that this is not sustainable because you've been spending $200 a month on it, and that is what you're used to. So inevitably, you're probably going to mess up because you don't feel like cooking one night, or you had a hard day at work, or whatever the case is. Oops, you messed up, and now you feel like, crap, I messed up, screw it. I'm just going to give up the rest of this month. I'll start again next month. Then because you're frustrated, you end up spending $300 this month instead of your normal $200 because you just feel like, well, I messed it up. There's no point in trying anymore. Now you've spent more money here, and you're frustrated, and your whole budget's messed up, and you're not making any progress this month, all because you tried to restrict yourself down to the bare minimum. Now, this doesn't mean you shouldn't put a limit on it. So what lifestyle-based budgeting is recognizing that I like DoorDash. I like to get DoorDash several times a week. I have been spending $200 a month on it, judging by my past bank statements. So I'm going to give myself a limit. I can still enjoy the things I like, but I give myself a limit so that I can still hit goals. So I'm going to tell myself I can have $100 this month to spend on DoorDash. When that $100 is gone, I have no more money to spend on DoorDash, but that's okay because I did smart grocery shopping, so I have some food at home that I can fall back on. If you're the type of person who does not like cooking, don't make it to where you're going to have to force yourself to cook. Find things that you can make easily or meal prep in advance. It's a lot easier to stick to your goals whenever you do things like this. And then you're going to have an extra $100 that you can send to savings or debt or whatever the case is, because you usually were spending $200 a month. You gave yourself a limit, you stuck to it, and now you have that extra 100. Don't forget that this is all about finding what works for you, because this is your life, your money, and you need to find a way that you can actually stick to your plans. If you want my help putting together a plan that you can actually use that caters to your habits and your life, go check out the free training. It is linked at the top of my page. It's going to give you starting steps that you can take today, and it's also going to give you a chance to work directly with me. Most of us were not taught these skills by our parents or by school, but managing your money does not have to be hard. It's all about learning the right information and building those money management muscles and practicing them over time. I promise it gets easier. You got this, friend.